that's really how Swiss machining. Hey guys, it's Haley here at Alpha Tool Tech, and today we are jumping into our very first Fun Fact Friday. We are going to take a deep dive into the rich history of machine shops. We're going to jump back to the 16th century when French Protestants were going from making jewelry to making watches, all because of one man, John Calvin. He was an expert in theology back in the 16th century, and ultimately he was a pretty key figure, I would say, for the French Reformation. Okay, so basically this guy was like, no more wearing jewelry. Jewelry banned, it's gone. Can't wear it anymore, can't make it. Everything that had to do with jewelry, out the window. So all these French Protestants that were jewelry makers, they're like, great, what are we gonna do now? This is when they were like, hey, why don't we put our jewelry making skills to good use and start making watches instead? So by 1601, these watchmakers were going to Geneva, which is in the southwestern part of Swiss, and it became the home for watchmaking. So Swiss really did pioneer machine shops, the whole industry in itself, because they were utilizing technology that was very ahead for their time. They were utilizing what they had for their time period to make really precise parts, and this is what engineered the industry in itself. Flash forward to about 1801, the industry is finally starting to figure things out. You're going from individuals working on their own to small machine shops to large industrial scale production. There's a lot of things happening. So by this point, we're seeing the early development stages of machine tools, and machine shops are making their own machine tools. So we're seeing lathes in the early part of the 18th century, and later on we're seeing milling machines. So this is where those types of machine tools are really coming into play. As we make our way to the 1950s, we're in the time of the Korean War, just war in general. There's a lot of talk about jet aircrafts. The Korean War specifically, they created a large demand for jet engines. And obviously you're going to want the best possible jet engine for your aircrafts. So this is where new precise machining and just techniques in general were coming into play. This time period in the machine shop industry is known as what we call the jet age. The 1950s was also a time for seeing the early stages of CNC machines. Early CNC machines are utilized in making these very precise parts that have to go into these jet engines. And that, friends, concludes our very first Fun Fact Friday. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like and a follow. Comment down below more of what you want to see, and go check us out on our other social media pages. We would love to have you there. I will see you guys next week for Fun Fact Friday. Bye!